Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Is everybody doing well? Hope everybody is feeling well. I'm looking at my hair. Maybe I can brush it real quick. Sorry, I should have prepared. But this is live. This is live. Good morning, everybody that's coming in, everybody that's watching replay. I hope everybody is doing well on this Friday morning. Can you hear me? I do see that I should be having some audio, so that's good. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever come in and gave me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Amby. There you are. Good morning, Amelia. How are you ladies doing today? You all doing okay? Good morning, Nancy and Sarah May and Mama Kay. Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this Friday morning? Good morning, everybody. I've got my laundry going. Hopefully it's not too loud. Oh, Amelia, that's wonderful to hear. Drinking coffee. Sarah May's drinking coffee. Need more coffee, right? Okay. Oh, yes. Yes. Well, I have to tell you guys, I called it finished with my fire and ice poncho. Let me show you. It's not very, very big, but I put a tie on it because I know Kathy, I think it was Kathy said that it was going to be too big, and it really was. I mean, it would fall. So I went ahead and put a tie on it, and so you can make it tighter, but it's just a cute little poncho to cover up the shoulders. And this was a cake. This was the rainbow. Hold on a minute. Red Heart. It's a wrap rainbow. Red Heart. It's a wrap rainbow. No, it's not a crop top. It's just like a little poncho to put on top of, just throw on top. Finally finished your tank top, Frenchie. That's great. So, and I think it turned out really nice. You can see the beads on the bottom, and I just love it. I love the beads, but I used a lot of beads. So I just have to remember that if I'm doing something, because I'm using it in every one of those mesh places. So I'll have to remember that for the future, that if I want to put beads on something, make sure I get enough. So yeah, nice little thing to put on top. I'll get some pictures of it later, and thank you guys. I appreciate that. I'm going to take a picture of that so I can put it in my little notebook. Good morning, Kathy. Kathy, did you just now see? I finished my little fire and ice poncho. You see that? And you were right. It was way too big. But it was too, okay. This turned out to be more like a 1 or 2X. Ambi, that sounds so nice. Yes, I'm ready for the. I don't have. I wish I had some like short boots. I would love to have some short boots. So this is that. It's a wrap rainbow in the colorway Whisper. It was a number 1 or 2 weight yarn. Yeah, number 1 weight yarn. And so that's done. The cotton blanket I've put aside for just a few minutes. Good morning, Apple Pecan Sews. Love that. Love that name. So I am ready. I am ready for Ophelia Talks' new cowl. I'm so excited about that. This is the first cowl I've done in a very, very long time, and I don't want to have anything going. So if you guys don't mind, let me go grab another cup of coffee. I'm just going to get it started and I'll be right back. While everybody's saying, good morning, good morning. Is the washer too loud for you guys? Can you hear the washer? So I've decided, since I'm kind of like pretty much ready to go. I did, Kathy. Well, okay. I'm kind of surprised. Okay, good, good. So I must say I'm kind of surprised at the colors, but I think they're beautiful. And I like that it's not squares. I really don't want squares. Okay, so I'm on to my next color here. Camel. All right, I'm glad you guys don't hear me. Well, it gets loud sometimes. Okay, yes, that's it. You're reading the book. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Good morning, Trudy. How are you? Yeah, I watched well, I should say I had it on in the background at work yesterday, but it was a pretty busy day at work, so I couldn't like concentrate on it yesterday. Pride and Prejudice. And but I don't get it. Yeah, Ambi, I get that. You know, and the thing is that even women who are not big, I mean, I was a plus size, but I'm taller, and I still couldn't find any boots to wear. Thank you, Frenchie. Yeah, I like to. Well, okay. I don't know if I've said this before. Good morning, Wriggles. How are you? Good morning, Amy. I think I've said this before, but I way prefer the Colin Firth version of Pride and Prejudice. I am not happy with this color. This is not camel. I'm not happy. Excuse me. Hold on a minute. But yesterday, when I was watching Pride and Prejudice, I realized that I know why I don't care for the one with Keira Knightley. I mean, I love the characters. I love the actors that play the parts. They did an amazing job. But the Apple Pecan, we're talking about Anya from Ophelia Talks. She's going to be doing a crochet along, and it's based on the newer version of Pride and Prejudice, the one with Keira Knightley in it. Oh, my coffee smells good. I got to go get it real quick. And I don't like the color that I have here, so I'm putting this away. I got to go look for the other another color. Hopefully I can find it. Oh, sure. But okay, the reason why, let me tell you the reason why I prefer the Colin Firth one. And it's because the it's fuller, it's richer. It doesn't, the new one just gets clippets of like each scene instead of a real full, like it uses the entire story. Like there's little nuances in different scenes that are missed in the new one because they wanted to keep it short, I guess, you know. Anyway, I like the old one because I like when a book and the movie are right together. You know what I mean? Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab my coffee and I'll be right back. Good morning to everybody who's popping on. Okay. Buy shoes online. Thanks for. All right. Oh, it's good that you guys are helping each other find which. Oh, speaking of fall, I know I've got three more pick my whips. I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to do the draw, not the draw, but you know, to show to vote on my next whip. So that's one project that I'm going to have on my hook. I don't know when I'll get to it, but I want to work on one wearable for myself, and I think I've narrowed it down to 2 different patterns. I don't know for sure that I want to do either one, and either one of them is going to be a challenge for me. So I'm, Kathy, yes, because when I did the beads on the one, I would put it I would finish the double crochet, then I put the bead, then I chain one and then double crochet into the next one. Sarah May, good. I want to get a pair. My aunt, okay, this is a really, really, really sad story, guys. So my aunt gave me a really beautiful set of leather boots. And they were tall. I mean, they came up to here, and she gave them to me to wear for my wedding, because when Mr. Happy and I got married, we got married in the fall, and I had on a high-low dress, and it would have looked beautiful with it. But by the time I got them, good morning, Danny. And good morning, Roberta. Good morning. Tall boots are the ones that come up to your knee, Denny. But anyway, she gave them to me, and I couldn't wear them. And I kept thinking, okay, when I lose the weight, I'm going to wear them. When I lose the weight, I'm going to wear them. I finally was able to wear them. I got them out of the closet, and the leather just fell off of the boots. I mean, it was awful. I mean, it looked terrible. I had to throw them away. Isn't that awful? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Amby. I was much heavier than what I am now, but thank you. Mr. Happy has a picture of me somewhere that he wanted framed, and I don't know what he's done with. Oh, I see where it is. Yeah, it was such a sad thing. Not your style, Denny. That's all right. Everybody got their style. So I think I picked out, maybe you guys can help talk me through this. I picked out one wearable, just one wearable that I thought, good morning, Marnie. Good morning. I know, Sarah May, it was heartbreaking. And it wasn't the only leather thing I had to throw away. It was so sad. So I picked out two wearables. I'm thinking, I just want one wearable that I'm going to make for the fall, winter. And I want to finish a purple sweater I've got here. So I'm not sure about this sweater. I want to do that. Well, actually, I got two long sleeve sweaters in there that I wanted to finish. Anyway, I want to make one. Good morning, Zoo and they're both from Celtic Cable Crochet by Bonnie Barker from Bonnie Bay Crochet. And yeah. That's how so many of us are, Denny. I wasn't able to get them over, and now that I can, it's like it's not worth it. Oh no, I think it's more than that. I think it has to do with the amount of leather that they have to use to make a boot wider. That they only have certain molds, if you will. I don't know. So maybe you guys can talk me through this. They're both cabled sweaters. They're both long sleeve. Let me see here. Okay. So this is one of them. It's called Vicky's sweater. And there's only cabling up on the yoke. You see that? So that is one sweater I was considering making. And this is unique because it's, I think, yeah, there's no seaming. There's no seaming on that. That's right. We're beautiful. We're each one of us beautiful. So what do you guys think of that sweater? I'm not necessarily in that color, but the style. Can you guys see the cabling at the yoke? So this is one of them I'm thinking about making. And then the other one that I was considering is this one. This is a cardigan. Oops, I'm sorry. So I'm not sure I want to actually do this one. But it's a cardigan. Well, that's not a very good picture. Okay, well, that's the front of it. And then this is the back side of it. So there's more cabling in it, but it's a different kind of cable. Do you see what I mean? So, and I like it because there's a cable down the sleeve and the back, and then the front. I mean, it's all that, like, what kind do you call it? Bean. It's called the Bean cardigan, and it has those. You can see here. Let me make sure you can see it real well. Yeah. So you can see the cables real well on that one. But it's a cardigan, and it just kind of covers, and you just pin it up here. So you like the peplum in the back? Oh, yeah. Yeah. It looks like all she did was like increase the in between the cabling, and it made it look like that. Yeah, that's really pretty. So yeah, that one's they're both intermediate. And this one is just a different kind of cabling at the top. Well, I know, but Kathy, like I said, I was only going to do one wearable for this fall, and like, how the summer I've been making a lot of wearables, and I thought, okay, but now that I'm looking at cables, I'm thinking, well, should I jump into something like that right away, or should I maybe try like like some boot cuffs, or there's different kinds of cables, I guess. I don't know. I'm new to cables. So maybe doing something that is not as time intensive, but still gives me the practice of making a cable project. Let me see if I can find something that's not so big. Like, she's got 2 books, and maybe I can find a smaller project in here. And I do plan on, you know, going on her channel. I think she's got some tutorials for some of these projects. But like here's a give me just a second, Zujay. See, there's a cabled sweater. I mean, it's not a sweater, a scarf. Good morning, Beverly. How are you? Draws an eye upwards to your face. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. That is very helpful. Yes, thank you. So maybe I should start with, well, oh, I know. Rochelle, the whip window. Pumpkin spice. Oh, that sounds amazing. What do you put in it? Marnie, do you put a little bit of stevia in it or some heavy whipping cream? Oh, great. So anyway, maybe I should start with something that's just a, oh, I started to say, Rochelle, she did a poncho. And you know what? I've got it somewhere. I've got to look up the pattern, but there's a poncho that has that that same cabling at the top. So maybe I could make that little poncho first and to practice that cabling before I make a sweater like that. Denny, are you a tea drinker? Good morning, Maribel. How are you, honey? Okay, Zujay, this book is called Celtic Cable Crochet. Celtic Cable Crochet by Bonnie Barker. I think so too, Mama Kay. I think that's. Oh, your sister is a real blessing, Marnie. Give her a big old hug. Okay, so that's this one, and it has a lot of patterns in it. It has, let me count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It has 17 patterns. This is crochet. This is all crochet. And then this one, now this says 18 design, or yeah, 18 designs. This was her first one that she did, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Cable Crochet Made Easy. And there's tutorials online for the majority of these. So I think what I might do is find something in here that she has a tutorial for so that I can follow her. I know, Apple Pie. The same. I did a scarf for my brother for Christmas last year, and it was a cable scarf that Bag a Day Crystal made, and it was so like you said, it look, that's why I want to make one, because it looks complicated, but it's not. And you know who else has a cable pattern that I want to pick up? Um, Annie's Annie's Crafts, or Annie's Attic, or Annie, whatever, Annie's. Um, she the company had Tony Lipsy from TL Yarn Crafts. She did a tutorial last week for I'm thinking it was a cardigan, and it had cables, and she was showing how to make the cables. And so I really, really want to, that's going to be my thing for this fall, I think. I want to do a cabled sweater. You know, I'm not sure, Ambi, because I have one top that I made, and it was Be So Baby, and it's my very favorite color to wear. I mean, okay, put this way. I love this. I love the yarn, and I love the color. I feel like the color um, looks really good on me, and that's that burgundy Bahama blouse that I made. So I'm thinking I'd like to maybe do something long sleeved in a burgundy, but I really do want to look on, I want to look and see what kind of yarn I have. I don't want to go out and buy a whole bunch, but this, when I make the top, or you know, the wearable or the cardigan or whatever it is, I really would like to make it out of a finer fiber, like not fine as a number one weight, but like as in a nicer fiber, like a wool base, like have it being wool acrylic, or having a cotton wool or something like that, so that it will have some kind of wool in it to keep me, because I really would like to have something that will keep me warm. Okay. You're knitting your sweater this morning. Nice, nice. Oh, that's right, Denny. What kind of electrical appliances are you allowed to have in your room, Denny? Yes, you do have, yes, very true, Zuj. You do have to, and that's one of the reason I really do want just to do one wearable and make it, you know, that I will focus my attention on when I'm not doing a blanket. I just want one wearable. So for the fall and winter, or what's remaining of the summer, I want to focus on making my Christmas gifts, the one crochet along, um, and the one wearable. So I think I just want to keep it to that. So I will always have that one wearable on my hook, and then one or two blankets, whether it's the crochet along plus finishing up this cotton blanket and then starting another one. I'd only want to do one crochet along, but I also want to do like another blanket. So I want to be able to do something for gifts, basically. Leave things and had to fire. Oh, wow. Yes, I get it, Denny. Okay. Yeah. Makes perfect sense to me. Makes perfect sense to me. So, Green Acres. That's funny, Marnie. Green Acres. Oh, Denny, great. Oh, good, Amby. That is going to be exciting for you. That's going to be exciting. All right, I'm going to go ahead and work on this a little bit while we're talking here. I'm coming down to the wire. I'm trying to figure out how much yarn I've got left and how to evenly space it, you know. And you're talking about having so many colors and so many rows. I have not. Okay, wait a minute. Beverly, are you knitting them or crocheting them? Oh, Amby, I think that's a great idea. I do. I think that's a great idea to have it more of a neutral color. Do you do you go for warmer shades or cooler shades, like browns or grays and blacks? Gray. I love gray. You guys see how I'm wearing my blanket. I'm wearing my blanket. Oh, yeah. I just think cabled hat, they look amazing, but they look intimidating to me at the same time. Because, you know, getting them to come together at the top, I don't know. It just feels like that would be difficult to do. To shawls and scarves. Well, that's, you know, to each, I mean, everybody enjoys making certain things, Marty. I'm glad that you know that you like to wear shawls and scarves, though, you know. Yes, I did see that fisherman sweater. I tell you, uh, guys, Beverly sent me like what, 18, 24 pictures of all the things that she's knitted. Oh my goodness, that woman is a monster when it comes to creating. So you're going to make two of them, right, Amby? So that's what you're saying. You're going to make one first and see if you like it, and then you'll make another one. Oh, you just like making them. You're making a black cardigan for the fall. Oh, nice, Sarah May. Now, Sarah May, uh, have you worked with black yarn before? And how easy do you find or difficult do you find it? Trudy, yes, I do know who she is, and she was on here the other day to say good morning. But I don't know how her surgery went. Roberta, yes, I just my washer just went off, my dryer went off. Mama Kay, you should just, I mean, it's not difficult. It sounds more difficult than it really is. Oh, okay. Well, that Woolies is now that's a 4-weight, isn't it? Or is that a 5-weight yarn? See, I have a neck light and I haven't been using it at all lately, but um I have heard that using a neck light really helps in making, and it when you're working with dark colors. Yeah, yeah. White, you putting it on white, yeah. And it's not just with black, it's like with dark blue. I'm working with dark purple here. uh, you know. Okay. Uh because you always get cold. I know. I'm funny. When I take a nap or if I'm sleeping, I always have to wear something. Good morning, Amanda. I have to have a blanket on or something over my shoulders. I'm just weird. You use your neck light all the time? Yeah. Um, Amanda, did I say good morning to you? Trudy, her daughter-in-law just put up an update. She has an infection in the wound. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, guys, let's say keep Tracy from Crochet Rocks in our prayers this morning. Trudy's just shared that, she had the surgery on Wednesday, I believe it was, when she popped on and she said that now there's an infection in the wound and they're afraid it might get to the lungs. Let's pray that it heals up very quickly and nothing major will happen, okay? I like that too, Mama Kay. I do too. She likes, don't read on. You know what? The only thing with that is, Ambi, reading outside is that the light attracts the bugs. Oh, and I hate that. Working with thread. Oh, yeah. Thank you guys for praying for Tracy. Yeah, right, Ambi. Yeah, I love spending time outside. I don't like I don't like the humidity. And I don't like the bugs. I need to take a couple of projects with me when I go on when Mr. Happy and I go out to Florida next month, because it's a 13. Well, I think we're going to be stopping to see his dad in Cleveland, which is a 6-hour drive from here, and then another 11 hours from there. And so I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the car. And I know a lot of people don't like working on blankets in the car, but I don't mind so much because I've got the air on and the blanket could be laying in my lap and it, you know, if it got the air blowing on me. I know. You're right, Marnie. You're right about that. No going outside this weekend. It's going to be too humid, too hot, and too humid. Yeah, right, ZJ? Yep. Oh, yes. I can totally understand that. Do you have um do you have several windows that you can at least open up to get some air and some light in? I find that if I just open my blinds and let some real sunshine in, it really, really helps. Um, you can't knit. Oh, that's see, I'm okay with doing stuff in the car because I can't read. I still can't read in the car, but I can crochet because you know, I'm up like this. Good morning, Pat. Good morning. I don't know, Trudy. Two wooden benches. Mom is out there on the bench with the cat in her lap. Oh, that's neat. I love that. What a great little, I don't know why. There we go. Deneen. Deneen, tell me, what do you think? Yeah, you're right. It's not the same. It's not the same, but it can help. Oh, Deneen, I got to know. Yeah, in my trailer, I can't open my windows. Ugh, it's frustrating. Yeah, I love the sound of the birds. Oh, thank you for saying that. Oh, Denny, you guys, I had an idea yesterday, and what did I do with it? I had it laying here. I had an idea to make something. You're going to put it in your yarn room? Nice, nice. Denny, do you got your eyeballs on, honey? Oops. Okay, with your ear issues, I cannot read you anything with a car can go on boats and trains. Oh, wow. Oh, Trudy. I hate that, you know, yeah. No, I'm talking about thank you. Thank you, Marnie. You're so silly, Denny. Excuse me just a moment. I'll be right back, guys. 20 mug runs done completely and 20 more that need fringe. Oh. Oh, I meant these eyes. Good morning, Andrea. Okay, Beverly, thank you. Thank you for popping on and spending a few minutes with us this morning. You're trying to make breakfast. Are you down in the kitchen, I guess? All right. So, what am I doing? Isn't it really cool, Deneen? Boy, I tell you what, that took me almost as long as it took to make the blanket. That border is amazing. I love that border. And I have a feeling that the crochet along that Ophelia Talks is doing. No, I didn't, Andrea. I'm going to have to look again. Oh, yep. All right, Marnie. You just leave whenever you need to. I really appreciate you popping on and spending a little time with me this morning before you get your day going. Good morning, Proverbs. How are you? So for those of you that didn't catch it, good morning, Linda. How are you? It's raining. Oh, can you send some of it our way? So for those of you that are coming in now, Deneen got the blanket that she won during my YouTube birthday. It is the enclosed border, Kathy, the one where you crochet around and around and around and around and around and around, and then you fold it over. Or actually, you crochet like several rows one side and then the other side, and then you sew them together. You can have it. No, we need to be grateful for what we have. I know we should. Hopefully we'll get some rain here next week. It looks overcast, but yeah, Proverbs, I'm sorry about your toothache. Those are no fun. No fun. I get toothaches when I have a sinus problem though. Okay, Sarah May. Linda, what are you working on? What have you been working on lately? Since I haven't been able to watch your videos, I apologize. And I know you're on today. No, you were on Wednesday, right? So, oh my goodness. Okay, Mel, go ahead with your question. Oh, that sounded like a a talk show, a call-in talk show. Good morning, Daniel. Mel, you go ahead with your question, hon. Daniel, I saw you were live earlier already. Have you been to bed, or did you just wake up? For a good table light for crafting. That depends on how much money you're willing to spend, Mel. I mean, I know Light has some really good tabletop lights. I have one a friend of mine gave me, but it's an Light. I was in, well, when I was yesterday, I was looking around in Walmart, and they had it looks like a ring light. And I don't think it's the same bulb in it, but it's a ring light you set on the table, and you can it's on like a bendy thing, so you can put it wherever you need. Good morning, Leanne. Daniel, what you were talking about, when I saw that you were live, I popped on. I was just lurking for a few minutes, and you were talking about the red dye not taking. Are there certain yarn companies, not yarn, dye companies that make different kinds of dyes that maybe certain companies red are different than others? I don't know. Can somebody put up Andrea's okay, wait a minute. I missed a question. It was a wonderful party, right? What yarn to use for my Cocoon cardigan? I was thinking of using Red Heart, but I think that might make the cardigan too big. Ambi, well, what kind of yarn do you have, honey? And the Cocoon cardigan, what are you trying to accomplish with it? I would go with Light. Let me see if I can pull it here. Hold on. So I can show you, okay? And I think Joann's has them. I'm pretty sure Michael's has them too. Sorry, let's see here. Need loads of it to have good saturation. Yeah. Okay, so this is the Light, and I have had this now for probably, oh goodness, I want to say 12 to 15 years. Okay, it's like this. Okay, it's like this, but this is a hinge and this is a hinge, so you can put this wherever you want it to go, and then this wherever you want it to go. Okay, so yeah, and it has two, no, not two, but it has the tube light there. Okay, so does that help you at all? And there's a little button here to turn it on and off. Yes, it is perfect. And I tell you what, because it has, this part where it's, it's like that, so it can go right over top of your work. It's designed specifically for crafters. And I think I'm needing to tighten up the hinges a little bit so it stays. Okay, Zuj, thank you for coming. You're welcome. Yeah, I don't know what it's called specifically. It just says light. Let me see here on the bottom if it says. No, it doesn't say, but I know that you should be able to find something. It's aught, and that I can plug that thing in again and again and again, and it still works. Like I said, it's 12 to 15 years old. Okay, got to keep an eye on the time. I think I'll do. Let me see. Am I done with this row? Yeah, gray is going to be a good color, Ambi. Yeah, I'm going to finish this row here. An aught on a lanyard. Interesting. Okay, Linda, thank you so much. Thank you for coming on. I never did read if you told me what you were making. I hope you have a good day though. Okay. Today's a good day, Linda, to get some indoor stuff done, all kinds of recordings and all that kind of stuff. Oh, interesting, Nancy. That does sound interesting. Yeah, I haven't. I thought I saw, or I thought I remember seeing anyway. Michael's having some, but I know Joanne's has a whole section of them. You're making a poncho, myself a sweater, and knitting a cardigan. Oh, you've got several things going. Wow. I know they're going to be beautiful. Are you adding beads to any of them? Did you see my poncho that I put beads on, Linda? Yeah, I'm thinking ahead to gifts for people, and I'm thinking ponchos is going to be my go-to. Cozy. Maybe I'll just find a pattern and get the yarn they suggest. It's a matter of finding something that you would like wearing, Ambi. Okay, depending on how much money you are willing to spend or what you have on hand. Um, if you want acrylic or if you want something with wool in it. Thank you, Pat Cray Hollis. Thank you for the reminder about the thumbs up. Oh, yeah. I love making cardigans. I really do. And they're not difficult. Chicago, it's 16, participate in the crawl. The yarn held local to her. Oh, neat. Yeah. You know what? I did see that too. I saw, yeah, Chicago's a little too far away from me. How far away is it from Indy? Or from you? Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Yeah, and save up money too to go on that trip because you know you're going to want to get something from every single store. And how long does the crawl last? A week? Oh, that's a long time. Yeah, you'd have to find a hotel and everything, wouldn't you? Like a central location. Okay. Amby, I'm sorry we're not being any more helpful than we are. I thought maybe you had already uh, found a pattern. 2 days to hit 5 shops. It'll make it. Yeah, it'd be fun to try, right? Yeah, I know, Amby. Just find go online, and if you like tutorials, just type in crochet cocoon cardigan. Find somebody that you like to watch, um, and um, and just go for it. Oh, okay, all right, Amby. Yeah, just go for it. And if you have to frog it, you frog it. You know what I mean? You'll know there's no, what's the saying? There's no failures in crochet, just learning experiences, right? So if it doesn't turn out right the first time, yeah, Pat, I think it's gonna be a year of ponchos. Last year it was maybe a year of pocket shawls. This year I think maybe it's gonna be the poncho. What do you guys think? Well, come on here. All right. Well, anybody else want to share what they're working on today? I am about ready to pop off so that I can finish getting ready for work and work on that laundry back there real quick before I leave. Um, there you go, Amby. One thing at a time, though, especially if you're trying a new something. Just find one thing first and then try. Um, you made a cocoon for your mom out of Woolies Thick and Quick. Interesting. Good morning, Jen Reeves. How are you? Well, I just had it. Oh, really? Oh, I might need to go check that out. Oh, goodness. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and pop off. I may, if I get the hankering here, if I have enough time before I leave. I probably won't, but um, yeah, yeah, Andy. We'll go through that after a while, okay? And I might even myself just make something like that. Okay, everybody, I'm going to pop off. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And Maribel, thank you so much for popping on. I know you were probably kind of lurking in the back. So um, have a great day. And we will talk to you guys tomorrow, hopefully, same time, same bat place, same bat channel. You guys have a great one. Bye.